Hello guys and welcome to Indian Ninja Gaming. Welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator Leaderboard Season 34. I have been doing a bit today. Been my day off, so now I've put through a few ounces. People are starting to catch up now. But at the same time, I'm earning more. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so I'm still on both boards at the moment. Good. So I said yesterday I'm going to need to get some upgrades as soon as I can. The jigs, I was on the tier 3 jigs. Oh, hello, by the way, Spy. My apologies. Booze, was that beer? Booze Gaming. In that order. As you can see, I got myself the water tower there. I knew I'd need one. Day 1 of summer, I had a drought. In fact, I've had 2 droughts so far in total. Well, yes, the jigs. I was on tier 3 jigs, and they were getting me about 32 ounces a bucket, which would be about, what, 64 ounces a jig. That was my biggest bottleneck. Not anymore. Now, these things are earning me well over 100 per jig. I can't remember the exact number. The gold I've got up on my top right there, that's only from 2 swaps. So, big difference. My overnight fees, you know, my cost, my rental costs, my staff costs, my loan, etc. Off the charts. I should be good when midnight hits, but it's going to be close. Right, let's... So as you can see, I did get a bit more drill spots at some point. I think that was done yesterday, to be honest. That's a lot of gold. Oh, it's a 13 meter. Okay, I thought it was shallower. I thought it was like that. I have done this square, this square. I think that's what I'm on at the moment. It's just about finished. That one's done. I've still got these 2 to do on that row. Then I'm going to take on this one. Almost 3,000. This one's above 3,000. And this one's above 3,000. I don't know this one. But it's probably going to have some decent gold in it as well. And once midnight hits and I sort out, you know, what I've got, what I can get rid of, what I can sell, what I can smelt, and etc, then I'll see how many more squares I can buy. But the only thing I've got left to get for the plant is a Glacier Creek. You know, I don't think I can actually reach much more of that square, so I'm going to move. I also need to get some fuel in this thing. Wrong direction. I'm at the point of a breakdown wall. My jigs, my tier 3 jigs, didn't break on me, but it was close. The pumps had about 15% left in them. Since then, that's broken. You can see the part there. I don't know where my buckets are at. Let's take a look. 55%. I got a warning, I think, about a spray bar or something. Yeah, there. That's at 12%, so that'll be next. I've had a warning about the hydraulic hoses on my excavator. That won't have anything to break on me. They won't break on me now. Oh, I still need to upgrade that as well. My bad. Yeah, that upside down logo on the bar's been there since they changed it. Spy. They're well aware of that issue. Like, that happened as soon as they changed it from Gold Rush. But if you find anything else, by all means, you know, let people know. Oh, one of my gold cleaning equipment has something that might need replacing soon as well. And that was my fault. I forgot that even if they're switched off, if you leave the water running, yeah. I always forget that it's simply just by leaving the water running you can damage them. And I still don't have any mechanics. At least I don't think so. I don't think I've had any more staff wanting to work for me. I do think my hopper one is due an upgrade once midnight hits. So once that happens, I'll give it a look. Just in case I missed a message. You know, I wasn't paying attention or anything. Housekeeping always takes forever. Sooner I can get the refuel thing going, the better. I know, they can be fun, can't they? You're setting up Pine. You're going slow. You've been enjoying the minis. Yeah, the minis can be fun. And in fact, you know what? I'm lucky. I'm lucky that a lot of people haven't really pushed that hard, and that the ones that usually do push hard are on non-DLC right now. Because I've not drilled a single nugget. I've drilled squares using the mini drill, but I've not gained a single nugget from drilling, and I've actually really enjoyed not having to drill. I forgot how good it is. Might as well shut this off for the moment. We're going to be going to town soon. Also, depending on how much money I have left over, I might just go ahead and replace the shaker and the... I was about to buy the fuel for this thing then, pop it back up, but I honestly don't know how close it's going to be. Just lowering my armrest, give myself a more comfortable way of just relaxing my arms whilst I'm, you know, keyboard and mousing. No point in taking 1% with me. I'm curious though. I'm not going to do it, but if you were to put a bucket of magnetite through that, would you get the exact amount of magnetite back? Like, is it completely infallible? Or would there still be some gold mixed in? Has anyone ever tried that? Get it on your head again, ready? Good boy. Don't lay down. It won't let me pet him now. Alright, just wait for midnight, couple of minutes. You tried some weird things with magnetite and there was a bug where it slowly got more. Has been fixed a long time ago. Oh, okay. Why did it get darker in here? That's strange. Only 1,100 yards of dirt. Alright, I need to work this out. So, 81,200. You know what? The 700 and the 284. We may as well call that $1,000. Plus, you know, the 43 from the worker salary. So we'll just round up by 1,000. 84 plus 81. It's 165. 166 with the roundup. So about 170,000 a day. 21,000 left. Ouch. Alright. Workers. No one knew. You are ready for an increase, so. Are you the only one? 3 days for you. No, you won't be upgraded by the end of the year. Will you? Wait. 40, 70, it's 30 days? No. I have opened Old Arnold. It was a quick and easy way of selling my wash plant equipment. You guys remember that bug that if you dropped a bucket on this grid, it would sink a little bit into it and you would never be able to pick it up again? You never had that? You're lucky then. Right. So I can actually smelt all of that gold. I've also got 16,000 magnetite. So that's unlocked, that's unlocked, that's unlocked. I'm actually all unlocked on that road now. I could get that one or 2 others. Right, let's get the gold. What leave me with? That look like 23,000. That's saying 23,000. In the money, not 26. I don't know where that came from. $23,000, not 23,000 ounces. I'll take the money. So as long as I've got enough, which I should do. So by upgrading my wash plant to its finality, I'll be making the most of the pay dirt, and of course my dailies will go up, but I'll be getting even more gold out of it. So I only need the trommel and the shaker. I mean, I still need franks, of course, but that can wait for the moment. Could yield me a decent amount, probably about 800 grand. Might even be able to pay off some of my loan and reduce my outgoings there. That's about 7,000. 730,000, right. No, more than that. I had about 10 grand left, so about 760. That's not bad. Hello, Ronald. Let's get the last of my wash plant upgrades. Damn, if that weren't pricey. But it's summer, what do you expect? Right. So the trommel. And the D-Rucker. The old Arnold. Oh, as well as buying the damn thing. The big excavator. Then move the these onto Nighthawk. Oh yeah, things are going good. Thank you for asking. Hope the same is with you. Oh, I didn't unlock it, did I? I have to do that when I get there. Thankfully, it's not far. Rift around the corner. That was quite nice. Yeah, this was a nice skin. Scooby-Doo to start with, and then they threw that on top because of the challenge that we did. Actually, I'm in the perfect place already. Was in the perfect place. It's gonna be like that, is it? Oh yes, it's gonna be like that. Okay, fine. Oh, damn. See ya. Can I do the same thing with this one? Like pick it up that way? No. Well, it started off with a no nugget challenge. Denied nuggets when it offered it to us. But then, as soon as you load the game back up, the nuggets automatically turn back on. Now, I've gained, because of that, I have gained nuggets through processing dirt. However, I still haven't drilled a single nugget. I am kind of running two other challenges right now. One of them is see how much I can do in the first in-game year, so no skipping time. I'm not the only one doing it. Old Man's doing it, and Rasha is doing it as well. But Rasha is on non-DLC. On top of that, so when I'm actually trying leaderboard, I seem to average about 150 ounces on seasonal. I'm going to try, as you can see in my name there, for 200 ounce seasonal this season. I'm actually quite doubtful whether or not I can do it, but I'm going to try nevertheless. So right now, I'm only just getting the last few pieces of my wash plant set up, my tier 5. And I've got like next to no workers, no mechanics. I've got one worker on the wash plant, and that's on the conveyor hopper. So no automatically swapping mats or buckets right now. I haven't, like I said, I haven't drilled a single nugget, so I've actually been what's it called? Digging the gold to get this far. Of course it would be up here. It's still on your head. No, that's a bad dog. Stay. Oh my god, this is being... Why does it never want to do that? A couple of days ago. They tried adding the dog in just before the leaderboard started, but there was an issue. When they added it in, for some reason, you couldn't do anything with anything. Like anything that has an outline, like a bucket with a wash table, or connecting a hook on a chain to something that can accept it. Anything like that. Just anything that has a yellow outline to it when you try to use it had no outline and could not be used. Do better than this. So they had to take it out for a couple of days and fix the issue, then they put it back in. When they originally put the dog in, there was mention of it finding you shiny objects later on. Like, it's not in there yet. But, who knows. You can actually drop that bag of feed into the bowl, and you can pet the dog as well. This is going to be a bit tricky to get these pieces in because the rest of the wash plant is actually in place. The reason why I normally do it the way I do it, in the order I do it in, is to stop other pieces of the plant interacting and getting in the way. Oh, hello. For example, if you put in the TDJ sluice runs first, it's a little bit more difficult getting the jigs in place. Trommel, I'll take it. It's not what I was hoping for, but I will take it. So, I was trying to get this in. Oh, I haven't only got the bucket line in the way. I've got the fuel tank as well. Going to be causing me problems. Yay, fun times. I've no idea where my chains are. I'm not sure if I can be bothered really to buy more. I'm going to try and do this freehand. I've done it before. A little bit more tricky, of course, but entirely possible. Hardest part is getting it up and over that fence. Oh, I just realised. If I don't sell this part here, I'm going to forever have like a $2 or something stupid like that rental price. It's nothing major, nothing game breaking, nothing that will actually affect me, but it's just annoying. It's there all the time. Can I even squeeze this through? There we go. That was the easy part. Quick save this. Okay, we're playing it that way, are we? Come on. Up. Up and over. I've done this before. Don't know why you're having such a hard time with it this time. Done it quite easily before, the up and over. It's the positioning afterwards that was the issue. This will be my luck that my hose breaks on me or something. It's due to. That's it. Come on. Ah, I had you. For a moment I did, I had you. But if I come in like this, aha. And swing the back round. Okay, I thought you were balanced better. Oh, you really don't want to go, do you? Stand by what I said, I can't be bothered to get the chains. It's nice to have a laugh at the game on occasion. Not all just serious, got to dig, got to dig, got to dig. I'm gonna lose, got to dig. I have a laugh at it. And in place. Like I said before, some things are more tricky to do than others, but I can actually get the entire plant in without chains, even sluice runs. Right, I'm going to have to come in the opposite side for this one. I'm going to have to do it from the same side I did the trommel. Which means I need to go from the other side. That was actually really well picked up for once. Usually this particular one, actually I better do a quick save. This particular one is a lot trickier to pick up than any of the other shakers. It just, too many parts of it move, even when it's loose and free like this. No, 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 come on. Play nice. There, you can see it all shaking around there. What's it hung up on? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in there. Yes! Gotcha. Haha. Freestyle. Boom. The entire plant is back in position. Took me a little bit, but I did it. Right. Slap that back on. What's this one doing? That's fine. Fun's over, back to work. That reminds me. Reduce my outgoings. I've got a bit of moolah. Let's spend it. So yeah, let's leave myself 200k or thereabouts. My daily payments have just gone down by 30 grand. I hope that's enough. I need to find out. Because if it's not, I'm screwed. Save. Click to dawn. Was I not at dawn yet? $170. 180. Oh, that is uncomfortably close. Oh dear. No, not gonna happen. I'm gonna sell some of the first gold I get. Actually, no, I don't need. I only need 1 bar smelted and sold. Realistically. So yeah, I'll sell. Next lot of gold I get, I will smelt and sell 1 bar's worth. Guess I'm not getting more drill squares yet. Please don't ask me why I'm reversing up a hill in this thing, so I have no clue. I just know that turning around on the hill is even slower. You lose progress because it slides you back. I said don't ask, Spy. No, you're ruining the magic. This is going to be, if I had any chance of making this 200,000 in a seasonal attempt, it's going to be this leaderboard. I just looked at my work schedule. They put it up 2 weeks advance. 2 weeks in advance notice. I've got this week, then I've got next week. Then I got a week off. But everyone's hours are down a little bit at the moment, so I've only got the 4 shifts per week right this second, even though it's summer and, you know, increased foot traffic and everything, but they've hired a bunch more people. So work that out. But I've actually got 3 days. So normally they break it up, you know, something like 2 days on, then 2 days, then a day off, then 2 days on, then 2 days off, or something along those lines. But that the week just before I have my week off, they've actually done me 4 shifts in a row, followed by um, my week off. So I've actually got 10 days in a row coming up. Hello, Hazard. How you doing, dude? So I need to make sure that I've got some money in the bank. So I won't be buying any new games for a little bit. I've got a new one already, and I can't get any more after that. I've got, which is, actually that's annoying. I've actually got £35 in my Steam wallet right now, but I don't want to touch it. You know how I've been looking forward to playing Prison Architect 2 for the last, what, 6 months or so? And it was due to release on September 3rd. And that was a date that was pushed back as well. Well, they've refunded the game to everyone who pre-purchased it, removed the pre-purchase ability, and have no release date now. I was really, really looking forward to that game. Really excited to play that one. I love Prison Architect. I really would have no problems just pre-purchasing it again with an indefinite release date. So previously, in this type of gold, I was earning myself around 600 ounces, give or take. Let's see what this one gives us. This is telling me I'm not collecting anything at all. It's got to be overburdened. But I was digging quite low, so I really don't know. And I'm spinning. Wasn't spinning. Wasn't paying attention. And that's quite dark, guys, and I do apologise for that. I don't have my usual worker set up, which means I don't have a truck acting as a light source for you. And the mobile light trailers just kind of get in the way these days. Not to mention how rapidly they run out of fuel. I mean, if this was a normal solo gameplay style thing, not a leaderboard, just a casual thing, then yeah, probably would grab one. But especially whilst we're having to dig like this, time is a factor. I don't want to have to run around refueling it all the time. Even if I leave a fuel tank next to it, it's still a pain. Literally, it's telling me there is 0 gold in what I'm scooping up from that square. Yeah, well, I literally, once I got my automatic workers, well, not automatic, my 6 tier 3 workers assigned to vehicles. That's all that's when I start using like dump trucks for light sources. I have a strong wide beam. I can refuel them in an instant at that point, and if I've got tons of mechanics, I don't even need to worry about turning them back on to refuel them. The mechanics just keep on top of it. The only thing I usually use additional large oh no, you said generator. I thought you meant fuel tanker. The only thing I use an additional large fuel tanker for is conveyor belt hoppers, Frankenstein hoppers. Refueling those things. That's a great job. Someone needs to teach this guy how to dig. There we go. There's the gold. 29. Still 29. So I really haven't got much in that first scoop. In that first truck. Hopefully the rest of this will make up for it. In context, I've got shadows off to maintain FPS. To prevent the memory leak from accelerating away. So that makes it a bit harder on the what's it called? Depth perception. But I think the only thing I can upgrade on my PC right now that would help realistically would be my CPU. I've got a decent graphics card. I've got quite a bit of memory. Maybe a faster memory speed, but I wouldn't really do too much. I think the CPU is the bottleneck now. On well, we've got an AMD R5. If I'm right, I believe my motherboard can actually handle all the way up to an R9. So, but they are pricey. Even an R7 is quite a bit. I don't know why I'm looking there. I didn't do anything. 2905. Wow. Got myself a good like 400 ounces in that truck. I'm expecting good things. This clean out. Or this swap. Especially now I've got all the tier 5. So no nuggets. Or no drilling nuggets. All I've had is the processing dirt nuggets. And to be honest, you don't actually get that much from that. Full tier 5 setup. 12 days. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't even 12 full days, was it? I basically had it set up before 6 AM on day 12. And you don't count... Actually, yeah, call it 11 days. 11 full days, because that first day you start at, what, 7 in the morning? So yeah, just call it 11 full days. It's still like 1,000 ounces in the bottom of each of these squares. I can't get to them. Not without digging out the front. Yeah, that's a good, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not too bad. It's positioned very well, though. Would have liked it to have been one further over, so it would have been this row. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. I'd have to dig out. I need the space to be able to maneuver Frankensteins if I'm going to open pit. Still debating getting some Frankensteins at some point, though. Having them going along the dirt. Come on. Thank you. That's how you counterbalance your way out of there. If it's being stubborn, you can make yourself rock. You can like do this. If you can't quite get the grip on the back end, well, this way, obviously. So say like this end down there of my caterpillars aren't reaching the dirt. Like we're really on a tipping point. Go like that. Just rock yourself up and down. Then switch mode. And then when it will keep rocking a little bit. As soon as it hits dirt, reverse. Good save. Thank you very much. Look, my first rodeo. Because I'm on the downward slope here, look, it slides. See it sliding already. I might have to... This is going to be a messy section here. I'm not going to get it all not properly. I need to turn this thing around. I'm trying to do reverse controls here. It's annoying the crap out of me. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do this sideways. Which means there's going to be some patches I'm not going to be able to reach as much as the others, other squares. How are we doing now? Oh wow, another 500 ounces in this truck. Apparently. So this truck actually has, well so far the plant has received, it was 29 to start with. Once this truck goes over there, oh. Okay. That's strange. That's changed its numbers on me. That's really weird. Okay, so there's about 800 ounces will be in this plant so far. I know it's not, as it. I'm just keeping track. For a start, I don't have the plant efficiency bonus. I don't have workers on everything. Secondly, some of it's actually from nighttime digging, so it's not going to be accurate because of the gold bonus. Thirdly, there's a basic gold bonus anyway. Right, so that says 51, I believe. Yep. See, this will take it up to 70, so I need 2 more truckloads. Ugh. Quite a few people here. Hello, peoples. No need to say anything if you don't like to. I'm just acknowledging that you're there. I like to acknowledge my lurkers. You're still using your mobile wasp plant. Until today, right, so this morning when I logged in, I still had tier 3 jigs. I had a tier 2 trommel and a tier 2 shaker. This stream, earlier today, I swapped out the jigs. I got my water tower because I didn't have that, and then at the start of the stream, I replaced the trommel and the shaker. I also did them freehand. I had to nudge the shaker, the trommel over that fence. Bit of a pain. Well, no. God, he likes to live life on the edge, doesn't he? I keep feeling like I'm gonna sneeze. I hate that feeling, like when it builds up in your nose, but then nothing happens. It reminds me of Robin Hood Men in Tights. My name is a Sneeze, father of a Chew. Not going to be too many people here who understand that reference. Apart from it being a spoof film, it's also like a film from the 90s. Although, it's probably going to be more well known than a lot of other stuff. It is a Mel Brooks production. Okay, I need to stop doing that, hitting that wall. Oh, got to be careful. Living life on the edge. I want to try something. If it works, it's going to make my life a hell of a lot easier. If it doesn't, then I've got just done a quick save and I can revert back. Let's go stop the plant for a minute. No, not the drill. I want the dozer. I thought that was on offer then. Oh, that's on offer. I have space? Yes, I do. Do I have a skin for the dozer? Or is it the drill? No, it's the drill I've got a skin for. And it's only a basic. It's the one like used to be a best season ever skin, but got replaced with the GMS one. That's going to work, isn't it? Basically, I'm going to see if I can doze myself a ramp in and out of that bottom patch. That'll be a lot easier, a lot faster, being able to drive in and out of there than using the arm coming up and over the top. And I want to do this now before I clean any gold out, so that if I revert the save, I'm not reverting back to before I clean anything. Don't know how well this is going to work. Let's find out. Geronimo. I'm in. I'm stuck, but I'm in. There we go. Use the ripper to push me off the back. I'll have to doze this area, of course. Once I've got it, if I can get the thing made. Right now I can't even turn. Maybe this way would be the best option. What's stopping me? Come on. I can do it accidentally. I'm trying to do it on purpose. Ugh. Whole enough matter. Hey, so that looks like a huge resounding no for the dozer, at least from that angle. In fact, I don't think I can do it that way either. So, okay. The other option would be creating it by digging out with the in a downward trajectory using the loader. So yeah, that's not going to work either. At least not with the time I've got. Right. Is that the actual number this time? I think it might be. Okay. Yeah, slightly more secure footing. But at least now we know. And it's a shame, it would have worked so well. I've done it before. not in a leaderboard, just in an offline game. I did it on Pine Valley. Like, I don't even know why I did it. I think this was before I knew how to open pit, and I had this really, really, really huge map, like bigger than this. The gold was something like, it stopped here. No. It stopped here, but it went something like all the way along like this and up here somewhere. Low amounts, but it was just spread out like one huge chunk of it. So I actually dug like a downward slope going down and in. I was still learning the game and figuring it out and stuff. So I have done it before, but it was a long, long time ago. And it does take some time. It took me a good, I think, 4 or 5 hours to actually do it, where it was properly drivable. And it was mainly with the loader. Like, I would dig downwards with the loader, then reverse up, chuck it into a truck, go back in, grab another chunk. Yeah, kind of like how I did it when I did that big open area in Out of War. If any of you guys remember that. I need to remember. Oh no, the plant might be on. It might be off. I need to go check it. Need to make sure I turn it on. Because yeah, as you can see, some parts are off. In fact, I think it's all off. It switched itself off entirely this time. When you load up a game, it doesn't. It randomly turns off some of your equipment, or all of it, or sometimes 1 or 2 things will be on, other times all of it will be on, other times none of it. And this is a none of it instance. Alright, so that would mean 1 more dump truck? Yes. Well, half a dump truck technically. Careful not to nudge this thing. One little nudge and it falls into the hole. Come on. Thank you. I should be good now. Not only, of course, is it slightly less of a dodgy slope, but if I slide downhill, it will be onto solid ground. No hole to fall into. So what's left in this square? So I've done about 1,500 ounces of it. See what we get to keep. Always helpful. I'll do one more scoop just to be safe. Right, so let's take a look at this real square. Still about 1400 left. Still about, you know, this is how deep my voice is. I didn't have the voice crack, I promise. Still about 1400 left. So I've done about 1500 ounces through the plant, approximately. We'll see what I get to keep. Now, like I said, I'm going to have to smelt and sell a bar of this. But in theory, it shouldn't eat into any gold tax. And if it does, I should be able to get another clean out before the day ends, so not a problem. At 90. So yeah, I said I got a game recently. I got Ships at Sea. So, at some point soon, you might be seeing some of that on the channel. $99, $100. I'm going to turn that one back on. Might as well fill this thing up whilst we're going. And I do have to turn the water off because I'm still manually cleaning the plant out. I've got a clean scale, so it doesn't actually matter. Right, so, okay. Before, I was getting 32 ounces per bucket on the jigs. It was 2 buckets for the jig, so 64 ounces per jig in these types of squares. Let's find out what I'm getting now. I think it was 100 and something before. Can't remember exactly, but that was before I got the shaker and the trommel upgrade. Crap, that's a lot of magnetite. Okay, I guess I'd say it's about 10-15 ounces more. So the jigs aren't really giving me any more now that I've added that and that in. It could just simply be a product of the squares that I was in. However, it's basically doubled up on the amount I was getting with the tier 3 jigs. Okay. Spy, whatever that word is. Tell you what though, 2 jigs filled that magnetite up to 70%. Holy crap. Did I get less? Oh, no. I was about to say, did I get less magnetite from that than the others? But I don't think I did. It just maxed out. Yeah, I got more magnetite there. I was getting about 600 ounces before in total. These mats need to give me something special to push past that. Oh, there's my chains. Okay. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting to put these back up here. This should be more than last time, because last time it gave me 3 full buckets and we're at 150 already. Oh, 3 full buckets for 2, I mean. Oh yeah, this will give me about 700 ounces when I'm done with this one. Might as well go do some upgrades while I'm there. While I'm doing the bar. I'm still paying off the loan I had to get to rent it. we had to look earlier. If midnight hits right now, I'll have 6 grand left in my name. That's why I'm smelting a bar now. It wasn't even that big. It was only an 800 grand loan. It wasn't even 800,000. It was 700 and something. I did testing on it. You need to sell something. You need to be able to sell stuff to increase the loan amount. I checked. Like I actually tested. I looked at my loan amount, cleaned some gold, looked at my loan amount, then sold my gold and looked at the loan amount. Time, money. I think I'll go for money. Have you sold magnetite? Because selling magnetite has the same effect. No? I don't know then. I don't know why yours is different from mine. I only need the 1 bar. And that'll put me back in the black. No, it's because you're Australian and Australian people are backwards. Australia is backwards. Sorry, not the people, the country. I'm just digging myself a further hole, aren't I? And I don't mean the one on Nighthawk. I'm going to shut up now. Diggy diggy hole. Is it still on your head? Missed. No, it's not your head, is it? There we go. That's the 3rd drought in 2 days. That's why I made the water tower my first priority. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't condone cruelty to animals. Except for comedic purposes. In computer games. I was just testing to see what they'd done and what they hadn't done. I mean, I didn't expect it to work. It's a Peggy 3 game, like the dev said, you know. They try to keep everything Peggy 3 in this game. Hey, Bear, how you doing, dude? So we got about half of the gold that was dug up. Oh, did you start too late and you got river? The dog food's there. It's always there. It just reappears. You can put it in the bowl and then later on there's another bag magically there. That's something I haven't tested yet. Where from in the game? No, you can't buy it. It just magically turns up. Whenever the bowl is empty, there's a bag of dog food next to it. Like that. Why give us access if you're not going to let us do it? I haven't tried this yet. Nope, it's gone. It won't let you take it off claim. Oh, okay. So it looks like if I go off claim, the dog food's reset. That's why it's never on his head when I go to him. Because I'm only up this end when I'm coming back. Fine, no more teasing. There you go. Dog food fairies deliver it. If I could take him off claim, I was going to see how many I could stack on top of the dog's head. Easy. It doesn't matter how good a miner you are, you're never going to get this floor flat and even. Purely and simply because of the ground changing underneath you. If you dozed all the ground flat and level, then yeah, potentially, but... I also think you should be able to change your buckets. Like, the ground's frozen. Not frozen. We don't need ripping teeth. We're not on bedrock. So the top half, like this, we should just have like a flat scoop shovel or bucket. Right, so this next square has 28 in it and a bit of overburden. No, I don't have the free fuel yet. The only worker on a vehicle I have is on my excavator. Because I'm seeing how much I can get. Like, I'm doing the first year as if the seasonal total is whatever you gain in your first year and nothing else. I'm like trying it out. I think Old Man might be, and Azad is as well. Azad is doing his on non-DLC. Oh yeah, they are catching up to me. I am shocked though that I am in both still, to be honest. Yeah, I know you are, Azad. I can see you. That's strange. You're not on this list. Oh, you've only got 84 ounces, that's why. Have you seen Pregnator? Look, he's only using shovel. Literally, he's only doing a shovel leaderboard. A hand shovel. I didn't actually see what it said. You're having a boob of a season. First it was nude, now it's boob. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I figured it would spark like a debate. Especially with Billy Bob there. It failed. It didn't work. Do you know, I've still got all the list of people in the No Nugget challenge. Oh well. In my description. Oh, that's the point, by the way, guys. If any of you are unaware, there are some links in my description below. Not just to the other channels who were initially trying to take part in the No Nugget Challenge. I'm going to keep them there throughout the whole season, I think. But there's also some other useful links. There's a link to my Discord. There's a link to some of my other playlists. And other links in there as well. So some useful info there if you need it, or some bits and bobs, whatever you need. Feel free to check it out. Yeah, there is. When I first saw it, I was like, "Hey, look, Azad, look, you made it! You got recognition." It's about time, right? And just think, Hazard, it's all thanks to me. If I hadn't gotten the ball rolling on that challenge, you wouldn't have taken part. You see the slope difference in the amount I'm digging here. Sucks. It sucks, it sucks. So it's saying we're not actually digging any up right now. So we've done, it's at 28. We've done about 100 ounces. Apparently. Not much. Some of it's got gold in it, but apparently a lot of it hasn't. I am half tempted to just dump it off to the side, but I'm not one to waste a few ounces. You guys know me. As the rest of it got overburdened on it. Less and less as you go back. Well, I don't know actually. The ones that have very little are worth quite a bit. I don't wanna remove what's on there. Oh yeah. Drill squares. Finally. Not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be like closer to that. Oh. No, 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 no. Ah, and it reset. Perfect. Not gonna reach.
We should split the loot evenly, dude!
Thank you for getting it rolling. What would GMS be without your challenges? Keep them coming.
Oh, I noticed it and I was about to respond to it. And then it oh my god. Did you hear me hit the desk? My knee hit the desk. Oh, thank you very much, Azad. Really appreciate the super chat, dude. That's your first one as well. It says, I don't know if you got it on your side. It says here in my chat, let's celebrate their first super chat in the live stream. On a live stream. So, it's fine, dude. It's good. It's good. Get the living crap out of me. How long's that one? That's the $10 one. Stays on... I don't know how long that one stays on for. The time is almost half done, though. But no, really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. That's a little climb closer to getting the 60 pound, I think it is. Withdrawal cap. So. It is annoying that you've got to wait until you hit a set amount before you can withdraw. But it is what it is, and I still appreciate it. How's my knee? My knee's fine. That's the thing. That one, I don't know why, but there's a huge delay. Like the donation one is instant. I haven't had a subscriber one in a while. They're not showing up for some reason. You're welcome. I appreciate all that you do in your content. I do. Right, so I am going to be getting back to the videos as well. I kind of dropped the ball on that. It just takes up a lot of time. And I was really getting discouraged by the lack of response on the out of ore ones. I mean, the out of ore ones was where most of my video editing time was going. I mean, it was taking a day or two, literally, just to do a 10-minute video. Because it was something like 11,000 images, having to compress, speed up, and render that first one, which took forever. That takes a couple of hours, at least. Which means I have to do it overnight. Then when that's done, I take the video that it made, compress, render and speed that one up. Compress, speed up and render that one. Takes a good 40 minutes still on that one. And then I have to do a third pass. But you know, my heart's still going. Most of the people who like to donate in any form do it to scare the crap out of me. That's why that penguin is as loud as it is. I did it for them. The other one says, if you use the donation link, that one says, I'll do anything for the right price, dude. And if you're not aware, the penguin is actually from a game called Destia. Quite a fun little game. It was originally back on the PS3. I found it. It's on Steam. Oh, a little bit more comfortable. No. I blame that on the excavator. It changed the view for me so I couldn't actually see. So if I get one more clean out done. You're playing the excavator. It was. If I get one more clean out done, I'll guarantee to have some gold left over anyway. I'm pretty sure I will regardless, but so I wanted to show you guys this. Have you noticed this with the thumb here? Look at that. Look at that shine on it. It's like it's still got the peelable plastic on it. You know when you get something that has plastic that you can peel off, like a phone screen or something? Sort of reminds me of that. Right, I might have to change my view to this one, guys. I do apologise. I just can't see what I'm doing. I will come out of this view as quickly as I can. I've slipped again. This is still telling me I haven't earned any. I got collected any gold out of it either. keep the plastic on as like an extra protector. It's not like I even used the dam realistically. The only time I ever use the dam is when I need it to help me pick up some equipment. Like with the D-Rocker, I scooped under the bar and then I clamped down on it like that. If the seat location was properly done on this one. Like it's supposed to be further forwards. I mean, you can't see anything from here. if you look, you can actually see the edge of your seat. Look. So you're supposed to be at least half a cab further forward here. You can't see anything. I did put an idea to the devs, and they seem to like it. Like in this view, say maybe hanging from the ceiling there would be a tablet, like the one in your... In fact, maybe I've still got it on my desktop. Hold on. Yeah, I do. So the idea I had, and I put to the devs, was something like this. So you've got a tablet up here, and on this tablet, so you can choose whether or not to do it like this. So you can either be have it in your, so you're in the cab all the time, or you can switch around all your different views as normal. But if you're in the cab like this, you've got this tablet here, and you can switch through the different views on the tablet, as if there's a GoPro there, there's a drone up in the air or something, you know, things like that. That was the idea I had. So, you know, something like this. That didn't do anything then, did it? Oh, it did. It just didn't switch to it. I think it's a good idea. I mean, they seem to like it. I don't think they'll be able to implement it on this one. Maybe they'll take it into consideration for GMS2. At least now I'm finally collecting gold off the square. I can't do that one. That one gives me motion sickness. The locked boom arm cam is the one I'm fastest digging with, and I have no motion sickness issues with that one at all. Can I finish up from this direction, or am I still gonna have issues? I think I might be alright now. I think we got over the worst hurdle. I can't do keyboard. I have tried and tried and tried with keyboard and mouse, and I just can't do it. I've tried so many times. Okay, maybe I'm not over the worst hurdle. Ugh. I can drive, that's fine. I can't dig with the keyboard and mouse. That's why I chop and change. But you're weird like that. Well, admitting it is the first step. I actually have a Razer Naga Trinity. It's got 3 interchangeable sides. One is just... Yeah, I'll show you actually. It'd be easier to show you which... My mouse. Give me a second here. For some reason, Amazon is being really, really weird. Here we go. Right. That's the mouse I've got. So it can either have a 2-button side, an 8-button side, or a 12-button side. Interchangeable and programmable as well. So I currently got like the number 12 button. If I click it, it's as if I'm pressing left click, left click, left click, left click, click in rapid succession. Like that. Okay, you can go away now. So guys, 2 seconds. Just had to jot something down real quick. Right. See, I got a mouse like that. I still struggle. Changes are happening on the leaderboard. I should jump up to 6 on this next clean out. Just double checking my chat, make sure it hasn't frozen up the way it has been recently. No extra messages, that's fine. I just wanted to double check. No one's talking, there's no issue against that. I'd just rather be able to see when messages do come through. If you're at the dev stream, the recent dev Q&A stream, you'll notice it happened there as well. I'm thinking here. 18 days left to winter. I'm going to stop my first seasonal test. My first year seasonal test. As soon as winter hits. So that's 18 days. That's 36 hours that's going to take. Ouch. 9 live streams worth. If I don't do any off-camera stuff, which of course I am going to. But that's still over a week's worth of only streaming time usage. As soon as I own the claim, I think I'm going to bring in some francs. I'm going to have to buy. I'm going to buy the claim to do it. The overhead plus the gold loss, not great. $77. I thought it was 97. You know what? With this truck, that'll be enough. I'm happy to do that. It's be 96%. That'll be fine. Hey, 69 views. Grow up, Indy. Alright, just wait for that to finish processing. Nice. Now this is like if, say, somebody had to refresh their stream, or anything like that. That counts as an additional view. So it's not 69 different people. Right now we've got 10 people watching, which is great actually. That's pretty good for a normal stream. So thank you to everyone, by the way. I'm looking at an average of almost 15 minutes, so that does indicate that people have had to refresh, disappear, come back in, kind of thing. Cause it splits the time, the average view duration as a result. We've got about 17 hours worth of watch time, according to my Alexa. Because I couldn't be bothered to sit here and do the math. 17 hours watched of a 2.5-hour live stream, so that's really good. For little old me. So, yeah, thank you everyone. Really do appreciate the support. Alright, that's all done. Let's turn that back on, get some more fluid in the tank. You would offer, you would offer me your support, but you're wearing it right now. That's assuming, of course, it's going to fit me. It might be a little small for me. Cover is empty. Yes. Can't wait to get some workers. Seriously. First time I get a worker on this thing, I'm going to chuck it on that one. I didn't mean to throw that quite so far. Oh my god, go back. Thank you. Is that difficult? No. Apparently your friend thinks so. There. That was close, I almost put that in early. Oh. This is looking like a good one. $700 almost. There we go. Oh, really? Maybe it wasn't quite so good. What's that done to me now? Should have bumped me up. Yep. So I'm pulling away now from here, which is good. But they're still starting to catch up, you know. And there's still a lot of the same old faces in here. You've got Phrase, Accelerate, Cass, Kagera, Birch. Don't know, and don't know. Or at least not used to seeing them. That is going to be insane. If he can pull that off, that is going to be nuts. Trying to show Accelerate up. Not used to seeing, not used to seeing, not used to seeing, not used to seeing, not used to seeing. Really? How strange. Is he digging now? He is, and he's still on Pine Valley. Old man's still on Pine Valley. So after this row, or this square, that's the next one. I'm going to get into some really good ones next. Hey, that's not what I clicked on. Thank you. It's still about 3k. What the hell is going on here? I didn't touch any of that. Thank you. 3,200, 300, 3,000. Well, basically 31 it was. And then there's that crappy one there. After that, 27, 3,000, 29, 21. So it gets worse as we go back. So I'm probably resetting before we get anywhere near the back. Once midnight hits, we'll go smelt my gold. Wait, you actually did some work? What the hell is wrong with you? I thought the whole point of watching my stream is to skive. Are you feeling alright? You tried to avoid it. I still remember that stream where you walked around with me in your pocket, with the phone in your pocket, with me on speaker. And I was just yelling random things at your co-workers. Oh, that was a funny one. I think the only stream that's cracked me up more than that was that one with Austin. Where he's telling everyone how he's not allowed to drive and not allowed to work at his family's farm anymore since the cappuccino machine broke and he fell asleep at the wheel of a harvester, ran over 2 trees and a horse. Then he went on to describe how he milks cows with the up and down motion. I was laughing so hard in that stream, I had to step away from the PC like twice. Question for me? Shoot. At the moment, practicality wise, I would say a donation the traditional way would be better. I have to reach a £60 donation limit with the YouTube side before I can withdraw it. And I've still got to confirm some of my details with AdSense because I don't actually have a photographic ID, where I don't drive or anything like that. So I've got to figure out how I'm doing that as well yet. So if I'm to make use of donations at the moment, it through the link down the bottom is best. But I mean, with the memberships and everything, I will hit the cap eventually anyway. So, you know, it's dealer's choice. I'm not going to force anyone to do anything a specific way. I'm grateful for anything you guys help me out with. So. No. No, the hours at work got cut, so I couldn't afford it. Oh, I've got nothing. I'm living in my overdraft at the moment. Got nothing towards the mic. Every paycheck I'm pushed out of my overdraft. And I end up having to chew back into it. Everyone had their hours cut. It's stupid because I hired more staff to cope with the summer. And then couldn't afford to give everyone the hours. I think so. There was a cheaper alternative that looked like it might perform quite well as well, though. Hold on, let me double check. If Amazon decides to load this time. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, yeah, 120, but it's down to 99 right now. If I want it that colour. But if I were to... Oh, wait, is that the right one? It's something... I don't know, because I'd have to get a different desk sorted for a stand like that. If not, a boom arm would be good. And that's the one I've got right now. Let me see if I can find that alternative. No, I don't want actual blue. Oh, it took it off. Okay. Where was that alternative one? I think it was this one. The HyperX. Oh, 100. No. Set mic input levels with conveniently located gain control and monitor sound via the headphone jack. Discord. Trying to find. If it's omni or monodirectional. It's USB, so that's good. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. Sorry, didn't mean to. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Wave 3 is what you have. I'll have to look into some more later. But like I said, at the moment, it's not going to happen. I'm still waiting to hear back about a potential interview. But they are taking a long ass time. But if I do get it, it's going to be good because it's going to be 37 hours a week. But the best thing for me is that it will be a work from home position, which will be fantastic for my back. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still at McDonald's. It's a small town, and with my back issues, there's not a huge amount I can do. Or if there is, like office positions and things like that, they're snapped up very, very quickly. People who don't even need, like people who are able to do other things go for those jobs, you know, because they like the ability to be able to sit down all day, whether they need it or not. Plus, obviously, like I said, I don't drive. I get motion sick really easy. So travel's a bit difficult for me as well. Right, upgrade. Try that again. Okay, that's weird. I've got that one already, haven't I? And I've got that one already. So it's just the bar size and the time left to go. Right, while that's smelting, guys, I'm going to quickly run to the toilet. So I will be right back. And I'm back. Get this next bar done. Right, is that the right size? Yeah, 312. I thought you said 31.2. I was like, what? Well, that was quick. prices are still pretty crap, but it is year one. 847. I still owe 1.1 mil. Now owe 600. Potentially that loan is gone by the end of next in-game day. No one needs an upgrade, do they? Two days. You need one. I'd like one, but it's not necessary at the moment. My CPU is still doing pretty good. But I was looking at potential, like what my motherboard could handle. Apparently I can go all the way with the upgrade if I wanted to, if I had the means. Oh, I need to do a refuel. Come on. Why are you aimed so weirdly? Did I knock into you when I was moving equipment? Great. Now I've got to run back over. I am noticing how much the bonus chests have helped with the fuel. Like that fuel usage one. I should have been refueling this thing a lot more often. Might as well chuck the leftovers into that as well. I had 17. I'd found 17 before they fixed the dog. Added that back in, which means the chests got swapped around again to new locations. So I had to drive around and find the last 5, but it wasn't actually that hard. They were in locations I hadn't been to yet anyway. or along a path I was driving. So I found the last 5 pretty easily, thankfully. It's not going to reach, is it? Oh, it does. Nice. Yes, they did. There's like 3, I think, on that last road to Nighthawk here. Like down that stretch, there's like 3 or 4 of them. Oh yeah, they are. They're on Pine Valley, dude. That sucks. They need to. They need. That's something they do. I would like very much like for them to actually get fixed. There's a lot of things I'm like, you know what, get to it when you can. You're doing a good job. But that starting claim issue is something they need to get to. There isn't. There is still one at the playground. It's in a different location in the playground, but it's still there. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Might have to throw like I think I've got a pizza in the freezer. Not the biggest fan of frozen pizzas. They don't taste the same, but it's snackable. It's only a cheese one. I got it for my daughter. She didn't want it. There. And if I'm right, if I remember correctly, there was one in here. Pretty sure there was somewhere. Or did I just look in here? Maybe I just looked. So they used to put them in here. Maybe I'm wrong then. Oh yeah, no, they used to do it. I've seen them in there. I've seen them in a culvert pipe in the past. I've even seen them up on that. Can't for the life of me remember how I got up there, unless the stairs used to be accessible. Behind the desk here would be a good location. Alright, back to what I was doing. This is something I wouldn't mind them fixing as well. Like the cruel speed on the slightest little hill. But other than that, I don't have much issue with them getting to stuff at their own pace. They're doing a pretty good job. Vehicles need more HRSPRS. I'm not sure what that... I don't know if that's a typo or if that's how it's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be that, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. And more traction. Yeah, traction definitely. What we got? We've got one truck in there so far. Well, you guys aren't going to get to see me clear out my loan. Not tonight, at least. It's probably going to happen off camera, to be honest. An in-game day takes 2 hours, and we've got about an hour left of the stream, so I do have work tomorrow. Rather unfortunately. Not the easiest dig spot. And it's giving me the dirt glitch as well. Fantastic. It doesn't help that I can't see anything either. So just a reminder to my, well, for both my regulars I suppose and people who are just starting out on the channel. Usually during the leaderboards I take 1 or 2 days, 2 or 3 days should I say, and do other streams. Just so I don't burn out on the leaderboard. Next week will be only GMS because I've got this first in-game year to deal with. So I need to get that done before I can start work on my attempt at 200k seasonal. The week after is when I'll start coming in with some other streams as well. One of which will be returning to Satisfactory. And the other one I haven't yet decided on yet. It's probably going to be I don't know. It'll either be Monday or Tuesday for Satisfactory. So if I do a Monday and a Friday. Monday for Satisfactory, Friday for the other game. But like I said, that won't be till week after next. Don't know if I got that one. Let me have a look. No, I don't have that one, and according to the store, it's £50. I definitely don't have £50. I don't even know if it's my type of game or not. I didn't actually open the page itself. I just had it in the search bar on the store. So potentially, because I do have that 2-hour period between getting home from work and the stream starting, potentially I may have Franks by the time we come back tomorrow. I need to clear off the loan first. I only need 600k. If I have another day, in-game day like I did this last one, where I had, what, 1200 ounces plus, then yeah, it's doable. And the only reason I want Franks is I'm tired of this slow pace, reaching into the hole, reaching out. I'm going to stick the tail end of the Frank into the hole and daisy chain it to the plant. So I can literally just be like, Frank, dig, Frank. Still won't be my usual speed, but it will be a lot faster than using this goddamn dump truck. Bear, if you want, if you're about for like 15-20 after the stream, did you want to take a look at my base at the moment on Stationeers? See what you think. It's kind of almost the furthest I've gone so far in the game. Like, I've not built a base like this before. It's quite big by my standards, using some of the more expensive materials. Sweet. I'll pop your message on Discord when we're done. And don't worry, if your character gets hungry in the game, I've got a really simple food. A food that's really easy to make, and it's like you get about 9 uses out of it, and it's quality 4. So actually, this is the furthest I've gotten in the game because I've figured out how to use the advanced furnace. Yep, bread. That's so stupid. Oh, that should be like a tier 2. That should be a tier 2 foodstuffs. And you should have to add, like, I don't know, tomatoes and things like that to it to make it a sandwich. Yeah, I've got I've got the advanced furnace going. I've got sensor lenses. Not only I've got the T-ray, I think it's called, and the ore ones. Yeah. But if a chip butty was high up on the list, I still probably wouldn't do it. I tried fries in the game. And apparently the oven adds salt to them because you lose some of your water. What's this? Number 3? Number 4. This will be 75. No, I must have had 15% in there or something. I don't know. This will be 75. See, I can understand the coffee hazard, but work, no. Come on. Come on. You've got to act like you're working. You know the drill. I'm really surprised my hoses haven't gone yet. I had a message earlier that they were almost broken. Damn it. %. And 9%. How's my planetary gears? 69. Grow up, Indy. But you guys could be so immature. Do you know that? God, scoffing at 69. How dare you? Come on. You're not kids. Well, you might be kids. You know what? All the like 16 and 17-year-olds at work, they get so embarrassed at having to call out order number 69. They really do. It's almost funny to watch. We should be back on good ground soon. Like, straight, even ground. I'm trying to debate as well, by the way, whether or not I should get a loan to own the claim. Let's say I get 1,000 ounces, right? So 1,000 ounces, I'd lose 450 of that. Well, that's about 500 grand. Whereas my daily loan amount would probably be like 100 grand a day or something, maybe more. But it wouldn't be 500 grand. So loan would be the best way to do it, the fastest way to do it. So if I were to pay it off this in-game day, I'd wait a course. Ooh. Okay. Depends how much money I've got. If I can get it done before midnight, I will. If not, then the problem is I lose gold on the day you buy your claim. You still lose gold for the rest of that day. Which I think is stupid. I think the second you buy it, you should be fine. Yeah, so it would depend, because my outgoings are high anyway. I'm at, what was it, 80 grand on rentables? Because obviously I haven't rented anything at winter. So I'd need to at least be able to afford to pay that and the first loan instalment come midnight, if I get it before midnight. Right, one more truck. Don't even need a full truck. I only need like 5% of a plant, but we've still got half hour left of the stream, so I might as well just fill up the truck before I do my clean out. Seriously, this is like the 3rd day of summer, and that's what, my 4th drought now. This game does not like me this summer. It's making up for the good winter I had on my seasonal last leaderboard. Last leaderboard during my seasonal run, I actually dug right up until the final day till permafrost. I had a really, really mild winter. Over halfway there. Oh, crap. I keep sliding downwards. Alright, the final truck of the evening. I don't actually know if my overseer tells me about anything. I've been switching it off the second it says 100. But there is that slightest little moment where, like between 100 and 101, where it will still fill up. Let's give it a second. No, okay. My overseer is to lower level. Fill this up. I'm not even hooked up to anything anymore. Oh, it's not going to be that great. The OK ones were 1900 ounces of magnetite for the jigs, and that was just below. Shopper is empty. They're all gone. $131. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Still, I mean, it was only a couple of ounces shy. I'm really hoping to get a TDJ worker next, but at the same time I still really need a mechanic. There was more magnetite at the end there than normal. But less gold. That was weird. That is weird. But I know we've still got 20 minutes left, guys, but I did say after the clean-up I am ending it off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this one off here, guys. So I appreciate you tuning in. Come back tomorrow. See some more. But until then, have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.